Hello, my name is George Best, and I'm continuing my channel on post-concussion syndrome, traumatic brain injury, and mental illness. I haven't posted in a little bit just because I've been struggling since recovering from just spending time with people and being more social. But I've had a few changes the last couple of days and just wanted to share an update and just what's been ongoing for me. So I wrote some things down so I didn't forget. So I'm just trying to see where to start. So yeah, I haven't been doing too much. I've just been resting a lot. Haven't been able to watch TV, maybe like half an hour tops. But I usually get a lot of symptoms within like 10 minutes of watching TV. The iPad isn't as bad, and I have like the night shift on all the time, so the screen's really warm. Um, but yeah, I've been able to do some yoga and meditation using the foam roller a lot for my head, for my lower body, a lot of problems in my hips and groin. So been using the foam roller, so that's been feeling good. Been trying to just do small things. Haven't been up to walking a lot or going on walks with people. So yeah, just been kind of like isolating, trying not to leave the house as much because when I do, I just overload myself with symptoms. Um, and then yeah, I had like a few doctor's appointments recently, and the one I had was a while ago. But the first thing he said is like, "Oh, you look much better. You look great." I'm like, "Oh, you like my mask?" And I just thought it was funny because he didn't know what to say, and he just kind of was like, oh. And then I'm like, yeah, like I haven't showered in like 5 days. This is the first time I've like seen my mom in a while, so I'm trying to like look good and just make it look like I'm not dying. Um, so yeah, that was funny because like, and then like that whole he didn't have anything to give me. He didn't have anything to say. It was just basically like, hang in there, good luck. Um, And then I saw a psychiatric nurse because there's not enough available counselors or, um, oh, what's that word? I forget. Yeah, there's not enough counselors or people to talk to, I guess, at like this mental health center that I've been going to. So I've been talking to a psychiatric nurse, psychiatrist, stupid. Um, but yeah, that she's all right, but it hasn't really been doing anything. It's just me going there, talking about my problems, and her writing down a bunch of notes, which I'm not sure where they're going. Um, but yeah, my last session, she just said that like the other person has a wait list, and the other one's not taking clients at this time, and then the other two I've tried in the past, and they didn't work well with me. So then she gave me like some other counselors to pursue from other sources that I've tried in the past, but it's just a wait list. So yeah, so there's not a whole lot of help that I've been experiencing from the medical system and everything that I've kind of done, like the disability application. I found out that can take up to 10 months. The disability tax credit, that's going to take up to 10 months. And like I'm getting income assistance still, which like just covers my rent, and I've got like $10 extra to spend on a luxury meal every night. Um, so yeah, not a lot of income right now. I might just have to just push myself a little bit and either go back to working at the wood shop or making like a meditation yoga workshop to do because like yeah, I have no money, and yeah, so that's been tough to deal with. But I'm like, this is where things have been kind of been changing. Yeah, actually, I'll get to that in a bit. So yeah, the other thing I did, I posted like um, my YouTube channel onto my social media, and then I've been off social media since August. I've been trying to like stay off of it for a year and just see what kind of benefits it would have. So far, a lot, but I briefly just checked in just to be like, hey, if you want to like follow me still. I've been updating my YouTube channel, just sharing what I'm experiencing with my brain injury and just like how I'm struggling. And like, I don't know what I was expecting from posting that. I just kind of wanted to, because I still have some friends on there, I guess, that I don't talk to. So I was just, just updating friends and family. And so I didn't really expect anything. I just wanted to like, look, if you want to stay in contact with me, this is the best way to do it. Like maybe hoping some people would reach out. Um, and I only had, like, I've got a few hundred people on Instagram and Facebook, and I only heard from one person reached out and like actually texted me and was just like actually concerned and caring, or like watched the videos, I guess. But yeah, not a lot of other people reached out, and like I have like a few hundred people on there, and I was kind of expecting, more than one person to be like, hey, like you're struggling, like I'm here for you. We've been friends for so long, and what can I do? And like I just didn't get that, and like I don't know. It's hard to say because like I kind of already knew this. I'd reached out on social media before and just not gotten a good response. Like no one really cares unless it's happening to them, and they don't want to see that stuff on their feed, and no one wants to be friends with someone with a brain injury and a whole bunch of mental disorders because that person's different and he's weird, and yeah, not worth their time. So just experiencing that again was kind of just like a reminder to be like, there's nothing on social media for someone with a brain injury. Um, so yeah, but like it's just kind of like family, like people that I've known my entire life. They just like they'll like it and be like, "Thank you for sharing," but they won't watch it and they won't reach out and they won't do anything. They just see it and like it, and then they just keep going, and then on their feed. And it's just like that's it's hard to like make these videos and reach out and try to find help when like people just do that and they don't care. The majority of the people just scroll right by it. And yeah, it's just been going through that again, and just kind of realizing that like maybe these videos aren't helpful for other people, like they're only helpful for someone like me, which is good. And again, that's what I want to be doing. But like, yeah, just hitting that brick wall of like nobody cares. um so yeah, but then, so that's leading me to, yeah, I've been really depressed and like suicidal, and things have been getting really bad. But what's been helping a lot lately that I've been consistent with is like listening to music every morning when I wake up. So putting my headphones on, or just putting like my iPad on like through the speakers and listening to music that makes me happy and can change my mood. And at first, like for the first few weeks, it didn't really help or do anything. I was just kind of like still depressed, just listening to like my favorite music. And then yeah, like this past week, like the past few days, I've been like looking forward to putting music on and just like doing that routine, and maybe just like having some energy, or creating some energy that I don't have in the morning, just by listening to like some light upbeat music, and just kind of like getting my mood going a little bit. So that's been one of the few positives this week. Um, and then yeah, watching, like when I do watch TV, I've been watching like really light stuff, like The Office and Letterkenny stuff with no CG, not a lot of like loud times during the show, and it's just very like the transitions are a lot easier. There's not a lot going on in each shot, so finding, you know um, easier stuff to watch, that makes you laugh is important as well. So yeah, I would recommend finding, like, making a playlist of music that makes you happy, like your all-time favorite stuff that makes you laugh. Like I listen to Flight of the Concords. They're kind of like a comedian band. They've been around for a while, but like I used to listen to them in high school, and then going back and like finding stuff that I can resonate with still has been very helpful. And same with The Office, and yeah, just doing that. And then yeah, the yoga and the meditation, doing legs up the wall, foam roller, and stretching for at least like 3 hours a day, like usually in the morning and then in the evening. So yeah, I've been just trying to like create like a small kind of self-care routine and just stick with it. And like I'm running out of things to do, and like I'm just so sick of just sitting there and being depressed and being like, when is this gonna end? And like it's not if I just keep sitting there. And but then the other thing, like doing all these things, it's kind of like almost triggered something else that I haven't felt before, and like I kind of feel like I've snapped and gone a little insane because I've been able to laugh at like how I'm feeling and just kind of like have a better mood about my struggles and how much I'm suffering, and that like it could have happened to anyone else, but it happened to me, and now I'm starting to think it's because Source knows I can handle this and I can take this on myself and not let it affect the ones I love as much. Like I can take control of this by having a sense of humor about it. So I've been trying to just be like the Joker and maybe not that crazy, but just laughing when I'm feeling down. But sometimes it's hard to like bring myself, but because of what I've been doing lately, I'm able to get there a lot quicker. And same with the music. I just put headphones in, listen to some dance music, and my mood can shift. And like that's the other thing with my mood disorder. I'm finding like 1 second it'll be like, you should kill yourself. Like this isn't getting any better. Just die. Like your family doesn't care. Like everyone just hates you, and you should just give up. So it'll go like that 1 minute, like constant anxiety attack, to just like, oh, I really like this song. This is such a good mix, to just like dancing a little bit, and I'm just like, yeah, like it's just like a roller coaster, just like literally second to second of being like the most extreme severity on one end to the other. But now I'm just trying to be like, oh, this is really too bad, just really too bad. But what can I do? Like I have no other perceptions left to try to deal with this other than to just try and have fun with it now and just laugh and be like, oh, could be worse. Definitely could be worse. Oh yeah, and then the other app I found was Talk Life. It's like this social media app, like but specifically for mental illness and like suicide, anxiety, just people's problems. So that's been good. It can be triggering at sometimes, and I have to like pace myself with how much I'm on it. But I found a couple of cool people to talk to, and it's refreshing to post how I'm feeling and not have to worry about anyone else thinking anything, because everyone else on there is struggling as well. So that's been nice. Excuse me, to have that too. But yeah, other than that, just hanging in there, trying to have fun, trying to just forget that this is a big part of me. But another big part of me is having the conscious choice to make more of an effort into how I'm feeling throughout the day. And yeah, just trying to own each day. I've been writing down what I should do throughout the day, like tasks to accomplish, journaling a lot, and so yeah, I guess a little progress, but that's all me. Like that's not the medical system. That's not anyone else, and that's the biggest part that I always kind of forget in dealing with a brain injury, is that like you have to do it yourself, and like this is all on you. This is your experience. And if you don't do those things, you're going to have a real shitty time, and it's going to be a struggle. So yeah, the more you can create a routine and ways to battle back against the symptoms you're facing is, yeah, again, like this is a long time of me dealing with this. So I feel like I have more of a tolerance to push through some of the things. But if you're experiencing this for the first time, or getting like one or two concussions, having symptoms persist for months, and like there's still a lot of hope for you for this to clear up. So like start doing some of these things that I'm talking about, because and stay away from impact sports, because if you get another concussion, and I've been researching more, like just finding out people, and I'm finding people with 1 to 4 or 5 concussions can still make full recoveries, if they also don't have an existing mental disorder or any other trauma. Finding more people are able to like heal and make more progress and bring a lot of their symptoms down a lot. But people who have experienced 5 or more concussions and who have an existing mental disorder or illness or some sort of trauma in the body, they're less likely to heal. Like I haven't found one person who's made a full recovery from 5 or more concussions. So yeah, you don't want to get to too many concussions before you it's too late, and like this is going to impact you forever, and it's going to be a daily thing. So if you've had a few concussions and there's still more likely of a chance that your brain can heal and the symptoms can reside, then yeah, just get on that self routine and try and influence your healing more than anyone else, because no one else is going to help you, unfortunately. But way she goes, way she goes. So yeah, wanted to just check in. I'm happy that I'm feeling a little bit better, and I've been trying to just feel the wealth of being alive still and being able to talk about how I'm feeling and express so I can evolve and try and move past from this, because that's all I really have left other than a doctor's appointment in 2 weeks. I am clear for the rest of my life at the moment. Yeah, I think that's everything on my list. So, wow, 16 minutes. Jeez. Yeah, we'll wrap this one up, and yeah, hopefully talk soon. All right, thanks for watching, and message me if you have any questions, concerns, or just want to talk. I'm always here. So take care.